People keep asking, where did Stanionis train? Who did he spar? We hope he didn't spar in Lithuania. We hope he wasn't hanging around Europe, sparring people in Europe trying to get ready for an American black fighter who's athletic, talented, elusive, like Jaron Ennis. Well, I'll tell you where he's been training. Probably did a little training out there in Lithuania, but the man spent his training camp, the majority of it, at the Wildcard Gym out there in California. Now, for those of you who know a little bit about boxing, you know the Wildcard Gym, they get busy. You go out to the Wildcard Gym, that shit's a war zone. You know what I'm saying? And word is, Stanionis was out there, man. And he wasn't necessarily putting the beans on people, which is what you want to hear. They said he was in there going to war. Caps was out there. They had almost every style you could come up with and was giving him the kind of work that he needs to get ready for Jaron Ennis. And that tells me a lot about Stanionis and what his intentions are with this fight. His intentions are to win. He knows what he's up against with Jaron Ennis, but he also knows what he brings to the table. See, everybody keeps talking about Ennis, boots. Understandably so. But if you really know boxing, you know that there should be a whole lot of talk about Stanionis. And now that for those of you who weren't aware, now you're cognizant that Stanionis was out there in that Wildcard Gym, out there fighting a bunch of killers. But now that should make you say, you know what? I may have to give this guy a chance to make sure this fight, to ensure this is going to be a competitive fight. Doesn't mean you need to say he's going to win, but it's going to be competitive. You don't go out into the Wildcard Gym. You don't go out there, man, entering a war zone to come out and be worried about Jaron Ennis. Nah. You go out there and you get your confidence up. You put the work in and you come out, man, optimistic about what you know you can do in the ring. You can't really worry too much about the opponent. Sometimes you got to know what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. And then when you get in the ring, you seek out opportunities to show how great you are. And then you also want to make sure you're aware of the threats that's coming back your way so you don't get your ass knocked out. Anyway, Stanionis put together a little SWOT analysis, and I think he's more than ready for Jaron Ennis because that Wildcard Gym sparring, that shit ain't no joke.